Hi guys, and welcome to the first ever FIFA 17 video, and this is going to be a career mode with Stoke City, my team, as you can probably tell by the thumbnail. And yeah, I think it's going to be really good because this is my team. I know a lot about them. I know a lot about the Premier League as well, a bit more than the Championship, which we did last season with Sheffield Wednesday, which didn't really finish. And this is the thing, we started out near the end of FIFA, which was kind of a bit dead because, you know, I was a bit bored of FIFA. I just wanted something to do, and at the end of the series I kind of got a bit bored. But guys, I'm not going to get bored with this one. It's the start of FIFA 17, all new features, and yeah, I'm just buzzing to make this for you guys. We are going to go in here and make the manager. We're going to make him Elliot Harris, which is my name, and also a new feature which is the create a manager. Well, not really create, but you can pick a manager, and he stands on the sidelines, basically nothing else really. But yeah, we'll go with this middle guy here, the youngest, so we just chose him, put a full suit on him because we can. But yeah, we're going to be playing with Legendary to start this series off. I don't know how that's going to go for us. If we're not doing very well, we're going to change that up. But guys, going to the pre-season here, we're going to pick the £8.07 million one, just because I thought the other one was too hard for us to sim. But this one, I think we could still potentially win it, maybe. But yeah, I sorted out the team here, which is I think my strongest 11 is. You can take a look at that. But yeah, I think we need a couple of improvements. Peter's at left back. Probably going to bring in another right back, maybe another centre mid, centre back, and definitely going to bring in a striker as well. Probably a left winger. I'm going to get rid of quite a lot of the deadwood, as you can see here. A lot of the players are over the age of 25, which is not really good if we're going to keep this going on for long. But guys, there is another new feature which EA have added in this year, which is the objectives. They had them in before, but they weren't as detailed as now. They got youth development, brand exposure, financial, domestic success, continental success. We're just going to go over these now, not going to go in too much detail for now, but eventually we will. But for youth development, they wanted to bring in a 20-year-old who's got higher potential than most players in our squad. I think it's over the average rating. And continental success, they wanted to qualify for the Euro League, which I think is probably the two main important ones for us to actually deal with. But yeah, we went through the scout here, which you got, which is like the starting scout, and these are the only three players that I really kind of took an interest to. We've got Onima there, we've got Janko, something like that, but he was on loan, so we couldn't buy him. But we've got Charlie Taylor and also Onima there, who we actually scout. And another new thing they brought in this year is the finance thing. It kind of tells you what like your budget is and all that. We had the budget before, but now they've actually added in like your transactions. So if you've got like, if you spent 5 million on a play, it'll take like 5 million off your financial. But other than that, it's not really too important for us. But yeah, we've got quite a lot of money at the moment. But guys, we're in the list of a couple of players here. We've got Walters and Telford. We're going to list Telford and Walters up for transfer list, along with TXera, who's a bit of a dead player, to be honest. He's centre back, not very high rated. Joel Taylor's going to go out on loan for 1 year, hopefully, as well as Oliver Shenson, who could be a quite like good player in the future. I don't know. I don't know what his potential is, but we're also going to send out Molina, who's actually from Real Madrid. And this Lagigan, I don't know how you say that, but he's transfer listed, as well as Stephen Ireland now, because 22 years old and he's like 60 rated, is it something like that? Not very good. Howgard there, 24, 64, he's terrible in real life, so we're going to list him up straight away. Edwards going out on loan, 19-year-old, 59 rated. Crouch, 35 and 76, he's getting transfer listed. I was thinking about listing Jeff Cameron, and then we did end up doing it, but if we get an offer that's decent, we might take it, but I'm not really too bothered if we don't get a decent offer. We kind of did the same thing with Charlie Adam. I was kind of contemplating whether to or not. That's why I see him back out there. But we do end up doing it. I thought, if we get a decent offer, we're going to take it. 58k on the wage even as well. So it's taking up quite a lot. We're going to go into this first game here, which is a friendly against Espanyol, though. So hopefully we can get through this and earn a bit of pennies. As you can see, Bonnie scored there. Martins Indy also picked up a yellow card. But Mbula gets a goal. And I'm thinking could be a really good player for us this year in FIFA 17. Also, Arnautovic picks up a goal. It's probably the best player in our club. But guys, going for the shortlist here, we've got Mitchell Weiser, who I think is a decent player. We need a right back, a left back, and a centre back. So basically need every position other than goalkeeper. Because we've got that kind of sorted with Butland. Hopefully he doesn't get an injury like in real life. But yeah, Mitchell Weiser, João Cancelo, and Nelson Semedo all look like decent right backs, if I'm honest. But I'm probably gonna have to do a bit more scouting on them to actually put in an actual valid offer. I think we end up putting an offer in for a couple of players on the short list, but nothing too major. We've also got Phil Jones, Alex Tuanzebe, Chidiozi Away. I'm not going to try and pronounce that. Ruben Semedo, I think could be the brother of Nelson Semedo. But yeah, centre backs again. Probably not going to go in too much with this. We've also got Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain on the right wing, as well as this guy who I thought could be the next Mahrez, but his stats don't look too great. We've got Julian Green there, and we've got a couple of left backs as well, Rafa Soares and Charlie Taylor, the guy we scouted earlier. But yeah, we've got Fabian Delph, Galson Martins, this guy here who's 6'3". I didn't even realise how tall he was, but he's 6'3", 20-year-old from Liverpool. He looks quite decent, and I think we could be able to get him for cheap, or maybe on loan for just the first season. We've got Christian Pulisic here, who Stoke will link with in real life, so I think we're probably going to try and sign him. We want realistic signings this year. I think we end up putting an offer in. I think it's around £300,000 is what we put in for him. We don't want to go in too much. I don't really know what his rating is or anything like that. Probably could find out, but I really just can't be bothered. And I'll find out in the career mode. I don't really want to. It's kind of cheating if you don't use your scouts, I guess. So yeah, we're gonna just wait till we get the scouts back and all that. We've got Josh Onima there as well. He's a decent cam, but I don't know if we need that position. And also this guy here, Sado Berahino, a striker that we've been linked with for, it feels like years. And this guy, Danny Ings as well. But them two, I'm definitely interested in either of them two. They're still young, great stats, lovely pace, lovely finishing. And I think we could get them for cheap. So them two, we've got Mbaye Niang, Callum Wilson, Cedric Bakambu. They're all just sweaty players, to be honest with you, but they do actually do a job in career mode. And especially Cedric Bakambu, I know he's going to be high rated and a lot of money to buy him, but I think it could be worth it in the future. Yeah, we do go and put an offer in for Mitchell Weiser here. I'm not sure how much it is. Looking back on it now, it is 2 million, which is quite decent. A decent price for a right back, 22 years old. If they accept that, that's a great piece of business. He can play on the right wing as well, so maybe we don't even need to sign another winger if we've got him. It could save us a lot of money potentially, that deal, because I know he's a really good player, and I think he's got 4-star skills as well. We do actually put an offer in for Grujic, I'm going to say. 3 million, that's his value. But yeah, he's got 4 years left on his contract, so I don't know whether that'll be accepted, and they want to loan him out. But we're going to put that in just for now, just a little starting thing. We also put in a bid for Sado Berahino. Stoke are up to 20 million in real life, but we're not going to offer that on the game because he's not actually rated that highly. And we're going to go 8 million there, and his wages aren't too high, to be honest. But that is going to be the end of today's episode. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, subscribe and leave a like. It's much appreciated. Follow my Twitch down below because I might be live streaming some games or career mode or anything this weekend. So remember to follow that down below to keep updated. I'll see you guys next time.